Now, some men are just deadbeat dads. They really are. Yeah, I'm not justifying. But majority of the time, and I said this before, is men typically don't give up on children, but they do give up on co-parenting if the wife is too difficult. That happens a lot. When there's some mothers who make even seeing the child a headache and really, really drive that man away, he ends up giving up on the children. And children are just collateral damage from the mum being too difficult. And then what the mum does is brainwash the children into thinking that the dad was this, the dad was that, and dad was that. So the child grows up into the real world thinking dad is a prick, mum was the savior. But what they don't realize is when you start thinking 50% of you is horrible, you internalize the damage. You think 50% of you is unlovable, and your mum hates 50% of you. So damaging. This is where it really triggered me. It was Father's Day, and I had a student come in, and he was only 13 years old, and he said, "Miss, it's Dickhead's Day today. It's Dickhead's Day today." And I said, "Sorry, what?" And I said, "It's Father's Day. What are you talking about?" She goes, "My mum says it's Dickhead's Day today." And I said, "Okay." And I didn't want to tell him off because he was obviously trying to release something. My mum says that dad used to do that, and listed all of these things that dad did. And I looked at this boy, and I had to take a minute, and I said, "Okay," because I started to cry. Yeah, because I was thinking, in her desperate attempt to find emotional connection with her children and release her anger and resentment, she's causing this young boy so much damage. She has no idea.